Welcome to welcome to the Odyssey Podcast with your girl Word. Of course, the First Lady OG. We are back in the building with another video. This honestly is just like a quick update on information and news that we can use. First, before I dive into the content, let me just say a shout out to all of my subscribers. Yo, I love you guys so much. You guys been keeping me in the algorithm. Shout outs to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the Theodicy podcast family. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for just showing love. I appreciate you guys very, very much. This segment is Word on the Streets. And as you know, I'm always come with whatever I'm hearing that's out on the streets because my ears is always to the streets, y'all. With that being said, shout outs to the replay gang, the Bush Watchers. Last but not least, shout out to my beautiful, beautiful moderators. I have the best moderators. Thank you guys for just keeping me going, keeping me in the algorithm, putting comments in there. Just keeping the channel, the Odyssey Podcast family, just growing. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. With that being said, y'all see the title. If y'all know, y'all know. I've been in the political aspect of Trump being president, as far as him even coming into presidency, when it in regards to the Epstein emails, because that's one of the things that he said he would expose once he became president. Now, we're going to dive a little bit more in. Now, I'm going to tell you this much. You guys heard what I gave you as far as information in regards to the emails that was released, and it was over at the time. It was like 15 to 20,000 emails released. Right now it's about 23,000 more emails that is now being released. And the Democrats, as you would say, is slowly releasing it. So, with that being said, I'm just going to give you guys an update on what we last spoke about. So, Trump' biggest thing was saying to Ghislaine Maxwell, listen, you guys are trafficking. This got to stop. I don't want it. Fast forward to where we are now with everything being exposed. It's a lot of political and high upper people that's involved in this whole Epstein situation. Now, one of the people that I'm going to talk about is Prince Andrew. If you don't know who Prince Andrew is, which I'm sure a lot of you know who Prince Andrew are. Hey, Sleepy. Hey. I came to give you guys an update right before I go to work because I'm literally it's 10:18 and I gotta be out of here at 10:30. Hi, 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 hi. Another one of my beautiful moderators in the building. I just wanted to come in and give you guys an update because right now everything is shifting from Trump to Prince Andrew. And like I said, if you're not familiar, just put in Prince Andrew's name into Google and you'll be able to pull up who he is, his representation of England, and all of that. So far, Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, and Epstein were social acquaintance. They attended private dinners and parties and events together. And I'm going to tell you how all of this ties in to one of the victims currently. According to reports, Andrew visited Epstein's home in New York, Palm Beach, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Yes, Sleepy, you already know another reptilian. Correct. And for allegedly, Epstein hung himself and he's deceased allegedly. I don't know how much I believe it, but okay. And I'm not trying to push anything on anybody else, but in my thoughts and how they presented it and how he was supposed to allegedly had committed suicide, I don't too much agree with that whole scenario at all. It doesn't make sense. However, Andrew has made a statement and has said he regrets his association with Epstein. Now, Virginia Guroff, and I'm going to say it because she's Italian, so it's Juroff. Her name is Virginia Juroff. She's the one who's making allegation in regards to what took place with her and the sexual assault when it took place, to her being with Epstein, to her then being sexually trafficked to Prince Andrew. And her name, formerly known as Virginia Roberts, has publicly claimed she was trafficked by Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, which was Epstein's significant other at the time, and forced to have sex with Prince Andrew when she was only 17 years old. She alleges three encounters with Andrew in London and at the Maxwell home, which is Ghislaine Maxwell's home in New York, and on Epstein's private island in Little St. James. In her claim, she states Epstein paid her 15,000 after one of the encounters. She also described a more extreme situation in her memoir that she recently put out. She alleges a scenario involving an orgy on Epstein's island with Andrew and other young women. There is a widely circulated photo of Prince Andrew with his arm around young Virginia Roberts, now known as Virginia Juroff, with Ghislaine Maxwell in the background, which is Epstein's significant other, okay, that was tied into this whole sex trafficking. Andrew has questioned the authenticity of the photo since everything has been public, saying that he doesn't remember, and he hinted that he feels as though that the photo has probably been altered with, and that's not him, or he doesn't know who Virginia Juroff is. However, Epstein himself reportedly wrote in an email, yes, quote, she had her picture taken with Andrew. Quote, this is what Epstein stated in an email that he sent off to someone else. Juroff, which is Virginia Juroff, and Epstein reached a settlement in 2009. Part of the settlement reportedly involved Juroff releasing potential claims against many of Epstein's associates. Andrew was later allowed to review the settlement. In 2022, Juroff and Prince Andrew reached a separate settlement. Andrew expressed regret for his association with Epstein, but did not admit wrongdoing. Recent reporting claims there is a 2011 email from Andrew to Epstein, written just after the photo of Andrew with Juroff was published, where Andrew says, we are in this together. This raises questions about how much contact and mutual understanding there was between them even after the public scrutiny that took place. Andrew has consistently denied having sex with Julia. In 2019 BBC Newsnight interview, he said he has absolutely no memory of meeting her and disputed parts of her story. He also claimed that on the day Judof says that they met, March 10th, 2001, he was at a home with his children after a children's party, and he does not remember ever leaving or coming in contact with her. Guys, give me one moment. So sorry about that, guys. I'm in a rush. I didn't even realize the time. I got to get out of here. However, he also claimed that on the day Judov says that they met, which was supposed to be March 10th of 2001, he was at home with his children, and after his children's party, not out with anyone else, but staying home with his children. Virginia Judoff passed away off of suicide, so she's no longer alive, and she passed away of this year, 2025. Her memoir, Nobody Girl, was published, providing more detail and accounts of her experience. Now, I can't stay too long with you guys. I love you guys so much. Sleepy, you already know. To all my Bush Watchers, Replay Gang subscribers, I love you guys. I just want to run in real quick, give you guys an update. I will be back with more information, and I will be back to give my thoughts on what I think is actually going on. And I love you guys. So peace, love, and light from my family to you guys. Please subscribe, hit the up like button, notification bell. So every time that the Odyssey podcast is live, you guys are live with us. I love you guys. Peace, love, and light from my family to yours. Until next time, guys, just stay tuned. I'll be back to give you more. Love you guys.